Okay, I think I got all the social media stuff out the way. Okay, so if you want to join me, I got links, I got drinks. That was a dope rhyme. I'm gonna dwell on that for like a long period of time, and I'm just gonna take a sip of this amazing beverage that I have made for myself. Let's see. I have a text message. I'm going to respond to this, and then I will be engaged in the stream, I promise. Okay. What kind of alcohol? Says Jose. Uh, I was texting a friend. I am drinking Coke and whiskey. Crown Royal to be exact. And it's delicious, and I've also had some shots of Patron, so... and I might actually get interrupted here pretty soon because I'm gonna do some more shots with my sister later on. So I'm gonna be extra super tipsy, but I'm feeling all right. It's like a combo in any fighting game, you know. It just feels good to do. You get your good amount of damage. And it's just it's nice to see the life go away. You know, that's my kind of I can't think of words right now because I'm messed up. But that's like the way I evaluate any character I want to use in any fighting game, is like the amount of damage versus the amount of, like, I guess, speed. Because I like hard-hitting characters, but I don't like grapplers or heavy characters, if that makes sense. Like, I like to do a nice, good amount of damage and still be able to move around. I'm like a very plain, like, even, like, 50-50 kind of player, which is why I use Kilik in Soul Calibur, because, like, he's full of 50-50s and I love it. So even though you can see what he's, like, doing, he still, like, provides you with a bunch of messed up choices, and if you guess wrong, you just get hit and eat a lot of damage. It's amazing. And that's what this Crown Royal tastes like. So, anyway, I really should get to, like, deving stuff. You know, this is probably not a good idea to, like, dev while tipsy, but, you know, it's whatever. I made a video. I was telling John that I had made a video yesterday, but I didn't show anybody because I was talking with a friend while I was doing it. So, like, I was, like, Google chatting with a friend. But I had recorded the whole session, and I'm gonna post it and talk over it with commentary, just to explain what I did, because I feel like I still need to chronicle it. I need to cut it, though, because there's a bunch of, like, time in it where I'm just kind of sitting there doing nothing. But what you're seeing now is the result of that. So there's a bunch of stuff that you're not gonna have seen yet that I will post in this video. But so anyway, I changed out the model that I'm using, and I changed out his idle and like basically his whole like idle walk and run animation. So like now he's kind of ready for battle, whereas like before he was just kind of standing there. And this just makes it less awkward when he runs and like his sword doesn't go through his face when he's running. And then I got the combat system like working the way that I wanted it to. So I fixed everything. So now these boxes, not only do they have health and everything, but they have reaction. So it's got like a cool like little animation that plays, a little sound, and it like destroys and everything. And then I had to find like a solution for like being able to hit multiple things but only allowing them to get hit once. I found a solution for that. And so what that basically allows me to do is basically hit two things with one attack at the same time, like this one. It vanished like a ninja. Yeah, I gotta put like an explosive particle effect. So and then this dash attack only goes one direction, and it has to like play through before you can move again like a real dash attack. So, and it hits twice, which is cool. So, and then the coins are still like the same. Let's see. Oh. I'm just getting text all over the place. Sorry, I am texting somebody again. I'm being just like hella rude. I'm gonna give my friend here a link to the stream so that he can watch me if he so chooses. Multitasking while being tipsy is not the best, but you know, what are we gonna do? Okay, so what I actually was like planning on doing today. Oh yeah, thanks Jose. Appreciate, man. Appreciate. Actually, like I like streaming this kind of stuff, especially when like I have a direction and know what I kind of want to do. It just makes for a good stream because I still have like an idea of what I'm doing. I've tried doing this before, but you know, after I lose direction with some of these projects, I just kind of drop them, which isn't a good thing because like I really need to start finishing things. It's just not a good look when you don't finish something. People want to see something finished, and like I made this big long like like this big long series about making a MOBA in Unreal Engine 4, and then I stopped doing it, and people kept like messaging me like, "Where's the next part?" And I felt like super duper bad. So I would at least like to finish this. This isn't gonna be too bad. It's gonna be like a one level thing with mechanics. So I actually wanted to do some level design. Some level design with Oh, it's John! Did it go for a pack of smokes and never come back? Dang! Harsh. Harsh. It's like you could have made up anything, but you just decided to tell the truth. You're just like, yo. It's like at some point that MOBA went out for a pack of smokes and just never came back, and life was never the same. It damages families is what it does, man. Finish your stuff, kids. It damages families. Oh, yes. Whiskey. It's amazing. Okay. Okay. Alright, I gotta finish my text. People are messaging me now for whatever reason. I don't know why. Everybody just starts messaging me when I'm trying to be productive. And by productive, I mean like I'm trying to get like totally toasted and dev at the same time. Okay. Where were we? Okay, so I have like a broad idea of what I want this to be. And I think this is gonna be like I thought of like I don't know, a little story. This knight is going to be going across this level, and this level is going to be modeled after like a island slash like green field type of thing, and then like in the like it's basically you just are trying to make it to a castle. I'm so damn famous now. I know, right? Like suddenly I'm popular tonight. It's like the night that I'm just that like I'm like ultimately toasted and like wanna like get stuff done, and suddenly everybody's like my biggest fan. Oh my goodness, that's my buddy James. Holy crap. That's who Six Square is. Yeah, it's literally like Mario slash Zelda slash everything. John and Jose, Six Square is one of my dev buddies. He's an incredibly good artist. And he also does amazing stuff. Like I said, I surround myself with like very highly creative people. And he's a hella good artist. Check out his stuff if you'd like. Thanks for joining, James. I appreciate it. You are a pal. Okay, how is this gonna work? So I got... Ah! No! I need to make a kill volume is what I need to do. No problem, James. James is my dude, man. Like, when I'm not, like, doing this or, like, hanging out with anybody else, like, we get down and dirty with some work, and we talk to each other. He was the one I was talking to yesterday when I was recording my other video that I'm gonna post as soon as I make commentary over it. I get like I get like a good 11 to 17 people watching the restreams after this. I don't know. Like it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm gonna build the castle out of like basic geometry, cubes and spheres and such. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking later on I might have to implement level streaming. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I'll do it. If it's just like a one level thing though, I don't know if I even should worry about level streaming. I probably won't. So let's like, I'm just gonna like freestyle this. I apologize if like my level design skills offend you, but like I'm doing this like freestyle, and you can't stop me. Also, you're almost drunk. I mean, I feel pretty good. I don't want to get like blackout because then that would just defeat the purpose, you know? Hold on, my friend. See, like now I'm like trying to multitask. Like my other friend is like texting me. I bet you can't make the next best platformer. Hold on. Oh yeah! I'll make a platformer that'll make you regret ever liking platformers. I don't know. I don't know. What's like the atmosphere on platformers? What do you guys? How do you guys feel about platformers? Do you think they're like dead? Like these kind of traditional type of platformers? Regrets. Because like I actually like the idea of one. I just like they need to be like updated. They can't be like ukulele. You know what I mean? Like you can't just like make a pure old school. I know, right? Like they need like. I know, like Nintendo like just owns like the license for like all 3D platformers, and they're just like. Yeah, like I'm like a guy. I'm like one for action game mechanics. You know, like a good melee system, but like, you know, it just a lot of times that's just not a good thing for platformers. It's like it's either you're a platformer or you're an action game, but like me and action game mechanics, it's just like I can't get them out of my system. You know. It'd be hard to make something new. We will allow you to release ukulele, but it has to suck, or we will sue. Same with action games, RPGs, and shooters. I know. I feel like we're at a point in development where, like, you know, people are, like, fusing genres, and like, I guess mainly by that I mean like. Mostly RPGs, like RPG mechanics are in like everything. Everything's got like a level up system. Everything's got, but I guess that's more because like Shovel Knight. Jose and I, that's like Jose's jam right there, man. A good example of the thing. I know, right? Yeah, dude. Jose knows all about Shovel Knight, man. Ask that dude anything. Ask him anything. Jose's like the Shovel Knight dude right there. Um. Yeah, like it is a great game, and like I don't know. Like jumping from, like the concept of jumping from one thing to one thing, right? Is that like still fun? Try to blend new mechanics with polished old stuff. Yeah, like I would like to like make the platforming feel good, but then also at the same time, oh, whoops. I like totally. There we go. I want the combat to feel fantastic. And dude, Sega had so, man, like the bullet hell shooter type thing, or like the shoot 'em up I'm making. Actually, I'll link that to you, John, if you haven't played it. But like, that's my bullet hell. That link, or that the shoot 'em up I'm making. I'm making it in Unity, and like I'm making it after like a lot of Sega Saturn-esque type of shoot 'em ups, because the Sega Saturn had a bunch of shoot 'em ups, and they were amazing. Like they had some of the top shoot 'em ups in like in anything ever, and like Sega, like I don't know how they let go. I don't know how they let go of like where they were at to like where they are now, but man, if they could get back to that era, making good games, like their shoot 'em ups, like Batsugan, freaking Dodonpachi, Hyper Duel, like man. See, I think I own that game. Gosh, I don't know why it's good. Oh, Mirror's Edge. I have the first Mirror's Edge. That was when like EA was like into taking risks, even though like Mirror's Edge didn't like pan out for them. I like feel like, man, EA like became really. Let's see, I can respect that, but it's not my jam. That's cool, John. It's no problem. Like, I wanted to make like a shoot 'em up, and like I was doing this like course on Udemy for making a top-down shooter, and I wanted to like push that one, so that's like one of my other projects. But yeah, no, it's you would definitely need to be into shoot 'em ups to like that. Yeah, like lately though, I've been thinking about a lot of like old game design, because like it's just like oh, what? I got an email. Hold on. Yo, I've been accepted into the Grand Blue Fantasy beta. Or the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus beta. Oh man. Oh man, I gotta register this. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna register that later on tonight. Nice. Yeah, I got a voucher code. I'm gonna get in on that. For sure. Nintendo threatening to sue SML. Yeah. Yeah, no, Nintendo's going to look at the stream and they're going to be like, well, we're going to take him for everything he's got. And I'm like, well, I've got all of 10 cents to my name, so, I want some. Yeah, the one we're talking about is the fighting game that they're making, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, uh, which is like looks really anime. Yeah, they're in my bank account right now. Um, let's see. Right? They're just gonna be like, "Can he fight us on this? Yes or no?" And I'm, I still have yet to put in a double jump on this, and like I feel like if I do, I'm just gonna keep adding stuff that I may not need because I have so oops, so I actually do have like a like Shovel Knight-esque like Scrooge McDuck type of attack, and I flipped his sword so it looks good. So basically he can like pogo on his sword, and like I feel like I could utilize that. Oh, I like it misses with my velocity. I forgot. Yeah, I gotta fix this because like the velocity, right, Yoshimitsu? uh, the velocity is kind of messed up, so like he doesn't actually like bounce the way I wanted him to. Um, I'm considering taking this move out of his normal moveset because I don't know. I don't have any real ideas of making anything that's like directly upward to stab. Instead, I'm thinking of making this like a like if you get a power up. I guess like right now, John. Honestly, it is the aesthetic. Oh God, I can't make that jump. It really is like the aesthetic and the feel of it, and like I know feel is like a hard thing to quantify right now, like in this day and age. And I don't want to keep like using it like it's like something that I can like explain easily, but like it's like I like making games that give you a nostalgic feeling. So like I would say Shovel Knight gives that a nostalgic feeling while still being modern enough to adhere to modern standards. And I think that when you make like nostalgic games, that you really should just adhere to stuff like that, where it's like it's a modern looking or it's an old looking game. The they're oh yeah, the clouds are designed for collision already with the mesh. Uh, so it's all good, man. Ah, you know what? I think I am gonna put in a double jump because like, it's just every platformer has a double jump, and I'm starting to understand that this is gonna need a double jump. This is just no. There's just not gonna be any getting out of it. I am gonna have to put a double jump. I don't know why I'm fighting it. Maybe you just don't want to go with convention, but some conventions are there for a reason, right? So my music seems a little okay. I'm just gonna turn that down. What up, John? Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Yeah, you got work super early, man. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by while I was streaming in the beginning. You can watch the restream later and see all the fun we got. Good night, dude. Okay. Well, well, okay. I am not going to make the level where you need a double jump right now, because that would mean I would have to script a new mechanic, and I didn't really want to do scripting tonight, I'll be really honest. I just wanted to do some level design. I don't get to like flex my level design muscle like enough, you know? And I said this last time. I just don't get to do it that much. And like I really want to do it. Okay. Um okay. So I'm just gonna double this. Okay, whatever. I let's see. So this platformer pack, like whoever made the pieces, like were really smart about it. Um, because they have like uh, their pieces just kind of meld together in like a really good way. Yeah, they look really nice. They look, you know, like a platformer game would. Um, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. I am going to do more shots. I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back. I promise. All right. Okay, okay, I'm back. Sorry, people. Super sorry. I am back. I had my shots. I had my fun. And we're good. I'm good. We're good. Oh, man. Patron doesn't mess around. I'm feeling really nice right now. Let's just say that. He's lying. It does. So I was trying to like. Okay, I'm gonna try to do math while I'm like pretty toasty. But like, okay, hear me out, right? I did Patron is 40% alcohol, right? But like my chaser is Crown Royal with Coke, right? But like Crown Royal with Coke, Crown Royal is still 40% alcohol. So like the concept of like chasing like something that's 40% with something that's 35%, isn't that just like a it's still kind of weird, right? Because this is like you're still like I'm chasing it to like get away the burn, but like I still get a little bit of the tinge of alcohol. Maybe it's the Coke. Maybe it's the Coke that's like not that's not that's like giving me a little bit of an edge. I don't know what I'm trying. I don't know where I'm going with this, guys. Look, I just see a little bit of irony in changing or chasing something that's 40 proof or 40% alcohol with something that's 35% alcohol. Is all I'm saying. But I'm still drinking the thing that's 35% alcohol. So, in conclusion, I'm pretty toasted. Don't do math while you're drunk. That's the lesson you should take away here. Try those mental gymnastics. Everybody's like taking off. They're just like, you know what? I want no part of this guy's antics. I want no part in this guy's alcoholism. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame anyone who feels that way. Oh my God, Marcus. Marcus is here to join the fun. Oh. Okay. Well, James Marcus is another one of my friends that I met playing fighting games, and he's really good at them. And he's also a really good friend. And he's here to watch. He's here to watch me destroy myself. Um, these are too inward. Okay. I mean, you kind of see what I'm going for with this whole platforming section, right? This would be a fantastic time to test this out. Hey, sweet! First try. This little section here, I don't know, I'll put something here to look like a secret or something. Sweet! Not bad for somebody who's like toasted right now. Still gotta find a way to handle death. Because, like, right now, death doesn't mean anything. And also, like, at the moment, like, this is like a castle in the sky. I don't know if I should put, like, a body of water down here or something. Oh, bottom. These are bottoms. These have to load. Yeah, okay. So these are straight up bottoms. Copy. Paste. Okay, so these are like caps for underneath. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so these could literally be floating platforms. So I could just do this. Copy. Paste. So I could literally put like bottoms underneath these. Make it like Jack and Giant Beanstalk, except the beanstalks are the castle walls and towers that pierce the clouds. Yeah, that's a good idea, James. Could do that. This could be like a cool like little take on Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh man. This Crown Royal and Coke is really delicious now. It's like a good sign that I'm just like, I probably have over-poured my whiskey. Like, I probably have a lot more whiskey in this drink than I can, like, actually taste now. So, take that as you will. So there's this empty space here. But I think, now that you mentioned beanstalks, oops. Oh wow, there are stone pieces? Sweet. Oh wow, this is like a huge piece, which is perfect. That is like perfect. Man, whoever made this pack is amazing. I love you, whoever you are. Ah. Okay, so that fit really nice and neat on there. Wow. That worked out really perfectly. It's just like a sign that, again, whoever made this pack is amazing. um, okay. So my idea is when you get to this point, then you'll start seeing the beanstalk kind of growing, and like it's gonna be pointing to um, the cat toward the castle, basically. Um, Man, these pieces, man. It's like they knew how I wanted to design this. It's like they knew they designed the pieces to work in a specific way. It's like whoever designed these pieces is like hella good at what they do. I mean, okay, let's see. Give me a second. Yeah. Uh, hold on.
Alright, thanks, Noodle.
I had to think for a second.
Oh my god, Stefan. Oh my god, I thought you've been drinking.
Better take those away from me. My mom had to come and take her keys away from me. Not because I had any plans of driving, but because I had them. I had the keys in my pocket. And she needs those for tomorrow. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. So, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing now, I have this idea for this section. Where basically, because of the way that it turns out that this level is designed, let's see, you're not necessarily gonna see. Well, you're gonna see like a hint of the beanstalk way from over here, right? So you're gonna be able to see that vine, but like as you get closer and you get up here, the player is then gonna be revealed to the player that there is like a bunch of big beanstalks and vines, and you're gonna have to platform. There are leaves and stuff that I'm gonna put here. You're gonna have to platform across the leaves of the beanstalk to get to the castle, which is gonna be over there somewhere. And like that's kind of how I want to play this. I'm thinking a path between here. Something like this. Probably. Probably. So this last piece isn't gonna really fit together like the other pieces, but I'm not really worried about it. So okay. So far so good. So I'm gonna just implement some leaves here and like use the vines as kind of like a guide. So let's see. You guys kind of see where I'm going with this. Oh, that's not even touching the vine. Okay. I guess that looks okay. It doesn't look as tacky. Aesthetics, guys. Aesthetics. Whoa. I just tried to grab my controller and it slipped right out my hands. Whose fault is that? Not mine, surely. Okay. And I am impressed that I can play this game to this extent. Then again, I'm not really. I just want to get to this point. Okay, cool. So the idea is like up ahead there's going to be a path of leaves that you would then have to platform to. The last thing I'm going to work on in this game is probably the camera. Because like right now you have to like maneuver the camera yourself. but like, you know, I would like it so that when you jump, the camera like looks down, so that like it, you know, it gives you a better viewpoint of the action. Because right now it just won't, you know. So, anyway, just a thought. Going to use a series of these vines to create a path. Whew. Oh man. I am getting more and more inebriated as we speak. This is a fun little challenge here. I'm gonna look back on this though, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, what am I doing? Grab my player from over there. I don't want to have to like play that whole section every single time. I just want to play test this area now. I mean, I could just like run through this vine, but that would defeat the purpose of putting these leaves here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a physics material on these vines that has 0 friction, so you just slide off of them. That way you can't just like ninja run through these through the vines to get past this area. It's gonna be like that. That's how it's gonna be. Always gotta play test. Always play test your level, kids. Oh, these are like different types of leaves and stuff. Alright. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Right now I just want to get this path done. My plan is that like once I get this initial path done, like all the way down the center, I'm gonna decorate the vines with a ton more leaves and stuff to give it the feeling that there is like obviously more leaves there and more variation, but there is going to be one main path. And then once I'm done placing these then I'll change them for some variation. So I want to start giving this path a little bit of height, a little bit of a little bit of variation, a little bit of verticality, as it were. I don't know how this is going to work out, so that's why we play test. Play test, play test, play test, play test. Okay, I can make this jump. Okay, cool. I at least want to get this path done and get to the part where I'm about ready to make the castle, and I'll make the castle in another video or something. I just, I want to get working on the level. I can definitely change this level later on. By no means is this a finished thing, but I wanna just have like a sense of what basically this level is. And like, since we're talking about beanstalks and such, like in my head, I'm thinking like, what if like this character, what if like there was like a evil kingdom, right, that appeared one day in this world, and their whole thing was like they planted like this evil, it's not evil, I don't want to like inherently just call it evil, but like this beanstalk in like the middle of the world, and it grew, and you had this one hero that went up there and like went to try to stop it, and like, you know, throughout this entire level you're fighting baddies. I think the level is going to have to be bigger than this, is what I'm thinking. But it kind of depends. It kind of depends on the gameplay I want, I guess. I actually admire Mario 64 and just the way that, you know, all the 3D Mario games are designed. Their solution for level design was reusable levels. So, like, if you remember, there are stars you collect, and multiple stars can be in one level. So that level can be reused over and over again for several different missions. Right? Some of them, like a lot of them, most of them are fun. Some of them not so fun. But, you know, I would like to make this level somewhat on par with that. You know, reusability and all. I'm not promising that this is going to be reusable by any stretch. But, you know what I mean? Like, I want to basically, like, show good level design for a game like this. And, like, you know, those Mario games are kind of the standard. They're kind of it. They're kind of the thing that you want to model a game like this after. And, like, this kind of goes into design theory that I've got for most games, right? Like, if you're going to make a game that's like X game, you need to research X game. Now, obviously, you're not going to, like, you want to make something as original as possible. At least I hope, you know? But you want to do some research, right? And, like, I like being well researched in this stuff. You know, I like knowing how this stuff is designed. I feel like it gives me an edge. So, like, you know, kind of talking about how the greats did it before, you know, I think is a healthy thing. As long as you can control how you make the game, right? If being influenced is one thing. If you're just copying, that's a completely different story, right? I really just want the influence. I don't want the copying. I got to think of a way to be a little more original. Obviously, I'm not in a good state for a whole lot of originality. I kind of got to revert to the stuff I can recall quickly, you know? I'm just getting more and more hammered. It's not helping matters. But it's great. This Coke, I feel like, is fermenting with this whiskey really well. Sugar probably is going to make this worse as well. But whatever. I don't drink a whole lot of soda as it is already. I feel like I need to break up these leaves. I feel like I really do. So I'm going to throw in some clouds. To break this up. And of course, I'm already questioning whether or not I can make that jump. This wouldn't be a problem if I had a double jump, I hear you say. Right, you are. Okay, I actually kind of like this because, like, I could potentially, like, if you get here, I could pretend, like, if you're curious to go enough to go through this way, I could put a little secret over here, but, like, the critical path would still be over here, so I like that. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh, wow. This might just be me being, like, super duper drunk, but I didn't realize that the material, like, undulated like that. You guys see it undulating, right? Chat's been pretty quiet, so I can't imagine you guys are in here watching this, but I see this cloud as moving. Maybe that's just me being super drunk. Okay. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. You could have just totally, like, went for it and made me think I was, like, super, just completely, utterly hammered. And I'd have been like, okay, gotta stop drinking. But now, I feel like I can keep drinking. So thanks for that, James. Okay. Okay. Go back to the leaves. You know what else bust? Paul McCartney on the guitar. It's such a great video. Okay. And again, it's like guessing myself. Let's have a bit of a play test here. Yeah, I am good at this game. It's almost like I made this game. Now, obviously, you know, I will put enemies and obstacles and such on this vine thing. I'm not that much of a... It's not going to be this easy. We're going to have to use this, like, pogo attack often. Yeah, this, like, upwards... It's like upwards move. I don't know what I would... If I'm going to design stuff designed to be hit like that. I thought it was a good idea when I thought of it. It may not be. What I might end up using that animation for, though, is if you get a power-up or something, and like Zelda style, when he like holds up, he's like, da-na-na-na! Like I might do that with that animation. So that when you get it, he just holds up, he's like, da-na-na-na! I don't know, though. Oops. Let me check. So anyway. Okay. What happened to my music? Yes, YouTube, I am still listening to this. Hmm. Okay, I actually like the concept of jumping downward now. Let's see. I don't want it to be that obvious. It's pretty much at the same angle. When it all seems weird. The rule of thumb is just a play test, right? Yay. Can't wait to implement enemies in this. Okay. Now, over here, I'm going to bring one of these over here. Yeah, that's some serious Z fighting that I've got going on. Okay. Just put stuff there. Can I just throw a rock, like a stone in here, like a stone block? Okay. I actually am glad that they included these stone blocks, because then I can use this to like build the castle. Doesn't really make too much sense that there are stone blocks there covering the vine, but I mean, it works. Whatever. And I'll make another cloud here. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this last jump, but we'll see. Oh my god, I don't think I'm going to be able to make that jump. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not drunk, you're drunk. Okay. I could... Oh, it's so close. Hold on, I want another shot at that. Oh, just barely. You could just barely make that jump. Which means... Because like when I jump from that leaf to this cloud, I can make it pretty far in, so I could move that to about right there, and that will probably be good. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. I might make another variation on this attack so that like when you're just pressing the attack button, he doesn't just do this same attack over and over and over and over again. Like I might just do like downswing and then an upswing, downswing, upswing, downswing, upswing, downswing, upswing. Can I get back the way I came? I wonder if like I should do the thing in platformers where like this will be a section where if like you step on a leaf right then you have a couple of seconds before it falls, and then it falls if you don't jump. Right now that works really good. So I'm actually pretty proud of that. Okay. So I think from here I want to start getting into the castle. So I was thinking about this. So like I want to say in between this section right here, in between this section right here and this section right here, this giant circular one, I want to add more like stuff in between before we get there, because right now it moves pretty fast. Uh, okay, so this is the beginning of the level. So let's get here. Mm. I don't know. Maybe it's okay right now. Yeah. I almost got through that. Okay, I gotta keep moving. Oh my god, now I just suck. This is like I am just getting worse. My vision is like messed up. I'm gonna slow it down here. Just trying to focus. Yeah. 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 Okay. I mean, that feels pretty good. It's the enough forward momentum to get, forward. And then I'm gonna add more to this level to kind of decorate it around, but this would potentially be where the castle starts, right? There's gonna be a giant castle area, and then inside the castle, I'm thinking boss fight is what I'm thinking, and I can use my character as a basically a blueprint, and I can copy all of the stuff. Okay. I think this is as far as I want to go, because I'm just gonna get even more drunk, and I'm slowly like losing my edge here. So I'm proud that I actually got this part done. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm going to post that other video and commentate over it. So it's the video before this one, which shows how I got all these mechanics to work. So keep a lookout for that, and I will see you all later. Thank you everyone for joining me. Peace.